this is the cheapest earbuds or wireless earbuds with Bluetooth headphones, in-ear headphones, whatever you want to call it. This is the cheapest one you can get from Amazon, and it was $7.99. So I'm actually going through a phase of trying to get the cheapest headphone that works really well compared to all the other ones that's above £50 or more. There are some good ones for that price, of course, for that much money for you to spend, but I'm looking for the most budget that you can get that does the job for what it is. You may say you do get what you pay for. Well, I got this for $7.99, and let's see what I've actually paid for. So this works for made for iPod, made for iPhone, made for iPad, but it doesn't say it's made for Android. So you can see quite clearly right down here. There's something that says, accept nothing but best. I love music, stereo bass, and it comes in a packaging just like this, directly from, I think, Amazon sellers. So let's open this up and let's see what it's got. It's got Bluetooth 5.0 and Hi-Fi. I don't know what that probably means. Extended playback time. So let's put this here. Let's go writing noise. So what you get with this, you've got your instruction, L11 in Chinese on one side, maybe, I'm not sure. And then you get the English on the other. So I haven't actually even turned this on to know what it's like. I think I had it on charge for a short time. It comes with it's a good thing that it comes with a USB Type-C charger. Very, very small, as you can see. It's very, very small. Quite a bit longer one, but anyway, this is what you get. So that's what I paid for. Now let's open the box up first time. It's got a magnetic closer, which is good. Close it magnetically, holds it down, and then let's see what it looks like from inside. So you literally, happy the way it's a bit hard to take out. So that's one. You can see the lights coming on. It's not connected to anything yet, so there goes the other. So looking at the size, top to bottom is about 4 centimeters. And if we were to do this way, it's just less than 2 centimeter. And ear tips itself is literally a centimeter. The case itself, the width of it is about 5.5, 5, and the depth itself is going to be 2.5. So that's the case. Now, compared to what I really enjoyed using was my £14 one from TK Maxx. You may have seen the review of that one. You can see the size of them together. So it's a bit wide to show you the separate. Okay, there we go. Sizes are big difference in size. You can see on side to side, and also you can see it upright. So there you go. It is a big difference. It's just the fact that this is so much smaller and it's easy to get out of the box as well compared to how this one is. So if we show you on that one now, it just goes inside like that. Okay. So the way to put it back in the case is quite simple. It just goes in, drops in, and drops in that way, and it's in. You close it, put it onto a charger, and it's a bit tight charger. It doesn't go all the way in for some reason. I thought it was going to go all the way in, but it doesn't go all the way in. As far as it goes. Gonna see if it charges now. I'm gonna connect the charger to this. Okay, it's got the blue indicator on there. So it's charging. You can just barely see on the side there, sorry. Charger's not long enough to bring it here. It's got the red light flashing, or red lights on. That basically means I think it's charging the earbuds itself. Okay, so that's that done. Let's look at what else we have on here. How do we connect this up? Off, okay. So long press, power off, answer. Okay, he's got all the answering stuff. So he's got the capability of answering phones and stuff. But anyway, let's go with the connecting up and see how that looks. So. I've got my Bluetooth on. Take this out. Right, there you go. You found it already. L11. Connect to that. Pair with L11. Connecting. Saying it's connecting. Connected. It says connected to call and audio. 100% battery remaining. So it's got 100% battery on it right now. So how do I get to it? Let's put this on and see how that sounds. Okay, I'm going to see how far I can go before he cuts off. So I'm just basically the one under the garden, and I'm going to walk down to the other end where the shed is and see how well it's. Let's get out a bit more angle there. On a straight line. All right, here we go. So that's about. Good. Right. That was really good. That was about 10 meters, just under 10 meters, and I could hear it clearly. So he has a much longer distance for the Bluetooth travel, and it was much better, and quality was fine. I didn't lose the connection. So this is how it looks like when you put it on. All right, so the earpiece itself sits in the box quite comfortably there. The lights coming on, that basically means it's charging, and itself is very white. So the complication is you'll get a lot of dust showing on there and stuff. So you sort of things seem to attach to it, which is quite annoying. So if it's getting them out, it's not the easiest. But that's fine, as long as you're holding the bottom, it's fine. So it's now straight away connects to my phone. And what I wanted to check was, as soon as I take it out, so now it's charging. Oh no, it does give voice prompt. So it took a while to do that. So yeah, so it does give you voice prompt to say it's connected. Take them both out. So as you can see from the box itself, it's quite simple, magnetic box. It's not the smallest, but it's compact enough to put in your bag. It's got the Type-C charger, but it does come with a very small cable. Okay. So beside that, what do I think of these earbuds? Now, let's put them back in again. It's not magnetically, it doesn't close magnetically. I mean, it doesn't go in there like the other one does, where it sort of folds in, but it doesn't stay. So if I was to compare to my other pairs that I've got that I do enjoy using every day, so these literally just it magnetically goes on there, which is quite nice, and stays on there. And as you can see the size as well. There's a big difference on the size. Yeah, it's almost like 2/3 of this case. It's 2/3 of this one. Now I've used it now just to see how it sounds, and it sounds pretty good, I must say. The call sound was much better than I expected. So you can use it for normal making phone calls. Also, if you prefer to use it for music, it's more than sufficient. I had to use the EQ to make it sound a bit better. It did sound much better after I changed the EQ to where I wanted. It's very easy to do on your phone, and most devices will have that. I had the Dolby Atmos on my phone, so I think that may have made a bit better sound quality as well. So if you've got all those features on new phones nowadays, it shouldn't be a problem at all. Now, overall, the size of it can be a bit chunkier. So if I just compare the size to the other one that I've got, which are much smaller in terms of what it is. So you can see straight away how long they are. I mean, the length of it is the problem for me, while this one just stays in your ear. So I would say this is slightly smaller, of course, because of the way it's been made. So that's why I'm comparing it to, in a sense. And they're my daily drivers, so I use them every time when I'm out and about. They're the ones I'm supposed to be using more often. This one, only problem I find is the fact that the earbuds itself a bit big for me, so you most likely fall off. Is my only issue that I will have with these. But overall, if I was to change the tips, maybe, and that will make it much better for me to use. So it just gave me a voice prompt as soon as I took it out, this connected. The build quality, I must say, is very good. Considering what it is, it's very good. All right, the conclusions. What do I like about these earbuds? First of all, the build quality is not bad for what I paid for. Second of all, it fits in perfectly well. It's easily controllable, as you can see. My other was a bit difficult in terms of used to get on the way where the touch sensitivity areas are. You can hold it at the bottom quite easily. It's slightly larger than I would like. The case is slightly larger, so that's probably the downside to it. But it's not bad. You can put it into your pocket quite easily. And also, I mean, it's got plenty of battery life for all day use. And what I can also say is that, I mean, it's well worth the price that I paid for in terms of the quality that I'm getting, and it is in par with any other budget earbuds that you can get out there. I know you can pay a lot more for better quality sound, but to be honest with you, how much of a quality of sound can you actually hear when you're out and about, listening to things with the background noise? It cancels out the background noise clearly enough when I'm hearing music. So when I had my ears, I could not hear the cars going past near my house. So it just basically comes down to what your budget is and how much you're willing to spend for the quality that you want, and is it worth the price that you're paying for. Now, I can honestly say $7.99 for these earbuds, well worth the price. Actually, some people might say you get what you pay for. Right now, looking at this, I would say I paid good price for it, and it's worth the money that I paid for. Maybe I could have paid £15 for it, still be worth these earbuds. Now, the downside of a few things that I could mention is, as I said to you already, the size could have been slightly smaller. The tips could have been, extra ones could have been given to me so I can put it in because it's slightly bigger than I would like. The controls works perfectly fine. So the downside isn't that bad, considering the upside, the whole thing is, the positive side of it all is that it works perfectly fine for daily use and it fits in comfortably in your ears. So the comfort is always there. The sound is good. I had to use the EQ to sound and make it sound a bit better. But apart from that, I strongly recommend anybody for these earbuds. Now, I hope that gives you a better understanding of how much you need to spend for earbuds, and also I hope you understand that you could actually get good earbuds for a budget that's suitable to you. In this case, as I said, $7.99 on Amazon was perfect, and it's well worth the money that I spent on these. That's brilliant. Thank you very much, and hope to bring you some more videos soon. Take care.